Coming up, I eat a rose, eat the roses, we talk about your mom,
And your mom.
and we give some consumer advice.
Use the pieces for other stuff, waste your money. Hello, welcome to Almost Paradise.
Earlier on, we built these roses, and we decided that it would be a really good idea to review it. So today we're gonna review it, if that wasn't clear. So, first up, the building experience.
It is definitely very painful after a while putting all these pieces together. Get your fingers a bit hurty.
Also, I would say that this is the most repetitive set I've ever built.
Right, so Lego gives you 3 different kinds of roses, 4 of each kind. The first kind is...
Very boring
well,
information.
this one.
It's not budded. It's very big and flowerful. It looks like that one.
I will say that this Lego rose, does look identical to a Lego rose.
I would say yes. And this one is the bud version.
But I will
and
say,
they're all
I
bad.
do like these simple but intricate building techniques. I mean, look at that. It creates a sort of spiral with these car fenders, and it's absolutely amazing. I do think that a better use of these car fenders would be as car fenders.
I would say this rose actually looks, well, like a rose. It's got a thorn on it, so that's rose-like.
It is, yeah, they do have
Yeah,
thorns.
they do.
Well, everyone always says every rose has its thorn, but this one doesn't.
You get a white flowery bit that David Attenborough could talk many things about.
Okay, listen.
At the top, it's very stable, but it feels like if you were to brush up against it while it's in like a vase, it's going to break off because these little pieces do not have much.
Look at this.
Do look quite accurate.
Accurate to what?
Baby's breath. You've never seen them before.
I'll tell you what, if I were to get this set, the first thing I would do, open the box, dump the pieces all out, build something else out of it, because this is garbage.
This is not an enjoyable build.
It's a horrible build, it's a horrible set, tear
Right,
it apart,
well-
use the pieces for other stuff, waste your money.
You have to take into account that this is for Valentine's Day. So this is for you to build with your...
Significant other.
If you're building it with someone else, it's still a repetitive, boring build.
Well, at
that
least
is a
you
problem.
can come together on one thing. That this is a horrible build for your fingers.
It's nice to look at if you like plants, and unfortunately I don't like plants. I think it's a good gift for people who aren't really into Legos.
What do you think about the
Thorns.
stems? Do they look interesting?
No, they look boring.
They look like stems. They look like the stems that you get on fake flowers, kind of. The problem that I have with the leaves is that they have a shape that the leaves don't actually have. They're not convex like this. They don't have hard angles like that.
This is absolutely good if you like it and bad if you don't like it.
On this one you get a red whip, which I'm not entirely sure if that's a new color.
I believe it is, yeah. I do like that we get the whip in a new color. I do
That is a
think
good thing.
instead of getting your mom for her birthday a actual rose, why don't you get her this? Because not only will she forever be able to look at it because it'll be plastic and so they won't deteriorate till 5,000 years from now.
I was gonna say, there is a couple problems with your idea there. Number one, they don't smell like roses. They smell like nothing. And
No,
they
they smell like
also
plastic.
cost $65.
Why would you spend about $15 to buy a dozen roses at the grocery store when you could go to Target or the Lego store and pay for Lego roses at a price of $60? I would think also that these pieces here, because they are in this sand green color, they would look really nice as little balcony.
Yes, you're right,
Thanks.
like architecture.
Yeah.
Displayability, oh yes. It's only good for displayability.
So these would make a nice centerpiece for a table or a nightstand, and that's about it, in my opinion.
I would say these work quite well as display pieces in your house, and I think they look better than actual roses because, well, they're Lego.
I don't agree.
What about the price? Was it worth $60?
No, it was not worth $60.
No.
Alright, so now we need to give this set a rating from 1 to 10.
3 out of 10 Lego roses.
I would say I'd give this a... It's gotta sound like I did just make it up, so I say 3.75.
I would say that this set, to me, is about a 4 out of 10 stars, mainly because it comes with these which you could use to build speeders with. Right, box and magazine. Well, to be honest, the magazines are very, very plain. In fact, the only interesting thing is that they do include different facts about roses.
I think it's actually quite good. They should do this on more things. Like, for instance, it says here that roses are some of the oldest known flowers in the world. Fossils date back as far as 35 million years.
Damn, bruh. Also, it is quite interesting because it says here that the rose is a national flower of the United States. What does it smell like?
Plastic. Anyway, and see, that's a minifig scale flower bouquet right there. And it comes with sand green leaves and these things here which you can use for cacti and...
Right, in conclusion, this set is pretty good if you want to waste your money and give your other person a bit of joy while they smash their fingers together trying to build the set. Next time, you will see us reviewing the Lego Polaroid set.
Like, comment, subscribe, eat the roses, waste your money.
Less money, more like this.
And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end. Thank you so much for watching, and good night!